What's up, people of YouTube? I'm Karsatowski, and welcome back to the Karsatowski Bowling YouTube channel. So, we have the Kenton King of the Hill event tonight over here in Kenton, Ohio at a bowling center that I have never been before, called Hillcrest Lanes. So the format for this tournament is a 4-game qualifier, and this event we have a sold-out field of 88 bowlers, so very good turnout this time. And since we have 88 bowlers, they're going to cut to the top 16, and then the top 16 will bowl 1-game match plays until they whittle it down to pretty much the top 2 players. And then from there, we'll see who wins. So pretty good tournament for the second Saturday of February. I've got to shoot some really big games tonight. This is another event that is on a house shot pattern. I would assume that this place would play similar to the Purge tournament that I bowled a few weeks ago. Yeah, so definitely got to work on getting the ball outside and making sure that I use a ball that's clean through the fronts and gets through the back of the pattern and doesn't jump as much. I've been working on keeping my elbow tucked inside my body so that my hand will stay under the ball, so that when I release it, I'll be behind the ball longer and then I'll have a more consistent ball roll. So I'm going to see how that plays out tonight, and hopefully, you know, I could just strike a lot and spare a lot, and then I should be able to move on to the top 16. So I'm going to go in now and register, and we'll start practice. So, see you then. Okay, I just finished practice. They are hooking pretty about moderately. They're not hooking too much. These are wood lanes, very similar to Gilmore. So I think I'm going to start off with the phase 2, and I'll probably stay in it for at least a full game, maybe 2, and then I'll probably move on to the Vivo after that, because the Vivo is a little bit smoother and it won't jump on me as much, but I'm feeling it pretty good right now, so hopefully that carries over to the first game. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm done with game one. I ended up with a 170. You know, two gutters that game. I think the reason I threw those two gutters back-to-back frames is because my eyes did not move with my feet. I've got to remember to aim my eyes whenever I move my feet, because when that happens, you know, that ball just sails out. I lost, I would say, probably about 40 pins that game, at least. I could have shot a reasonable, like, 210 game with everything else staying the same, but as it is, yeah, I just can't throw those gutter balls, but that should be the last time that I'm going to throw a gutter tonight. I still have 3 games left, and there's a lot of high scores tonight. Like, on the pair right next to me, the lowest was a 196. I'm probably right around that 50 mark right now, and they're actually going to cut to the top 12 and pay 15 because we only got like less than 80 tonight. A few people didn't show up, so it's going to be a little bit tougher to get into that field, but if I average like probably 230 plus in the next 3 games, I should have a shot. So let's go and start game number 2. So, after game number 2, I shot a 215. I'm in the right track. I had a clean game that game, but I feel like I had at least 3 frames where I just missed the ball to the left a little too much, and I should have carried a few hits. So, I feel like I'm at least 25 pins down off that last game, what I should have been. So, hopefully the next 2 games I can average 230, 240 plus to have a chance. I don't even know where I'm at right now, but I'm going to have to bowl the best that I possibly can and have more games like that are clean, but just have a little bit more consecutive strikes to it. So let's go and start game 3. game 3, I shot 179. Yeah, that 2 out of 4 frames, big 4 on that right lane. That completely killed my momentum that game. Sorry. Yeah, just that was ridiculous. I mean, if I would have struck both shots, I could have probably gone out close to 220 to salvage that game. But I think I'm just too far out of it now, so I'll just hold what I can in the 4th game, close it out for the night. Okay, so we're done. 179 that last game. Not at all what needed to happen. You know, tonight really wasn't terrible. It really wasn't. I mean, I pretty much know all of what happened tonight. So the first game, I lost out on at least 40 pins due to the 2 gutter balls I had back to back. If those would have been strikes, I could have shot like 210 or something like that. And then the game 2, I just had a lot of shots that just left 9s. That should have been probably at least a 235 or 240. So in the first 2 games, I missed out on probably about 65 to 70 pins. And then game number 3, I just had that unfortunate big 4 twice on that right lane. And that again probably cost me at least 30. And then that last game I missed, I had the 9th frame that I missed spare, and then the 10th frame I missed the 10 pin and just left a lot of pins on the table. So again, I'm going to say that's about at least another 30 or 40. So each game I lost pretty much about an average of 30 pins. So that's at least 120 pins, or maybe even 130 less of what I should have shot. Now, I'll put up a standings total that I found on tournamentbowl.com that would show you the placements of everybody, that I might not have made it to the top 12, but I probably would have at least made the top 15 and cashed. Yeah, so again, not terrible. I felt like that for the most part, I threw it pretty good tonight. Still, my sliding foot could have been a little bit better. I could have slid a little bit more, and then I can thrown much better consistent shots. But overall, I feel like I'm throwing it pretty good. Yeah, not terrible tonight, but I'm going to use this for the rest of this week, for this next week, and I'm just going to practice every day for my bowling drills and going to practice, and there is a pretty interesting tournament next week, so if you don't want to miss that tournament, then be sure to hit the subscribe button so you'll never miss any videos. So, as always, I'm Karsatowski. Keep watching my content, and I will see you in that next video. See ya.